merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be, but her life, she's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data.
So this channel you shared with...
Gerard believes he's the most cunning. Even after 1,000 years, the channel allowed me. It offered us a chance.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the but at least I ensured. I know it seems hard, but you must.
Why did you make the data?
I built this house as a safe place. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest.
And you wanted...
Yes. I thought if she could, it would bring a heritage every bit as... I'm sorry I had to cut off. She needed...
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the series, we spent decades... The physical constraints to think of what... It might have been instead we studies. It took a cataclysm to out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive We knew of estimated them. By the time only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We left.
Which you'd for anyone else.
Not work around primitive combat mission, please, but we...
What exactly is your plan to sneak?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early... In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction, a passage that only I can access. When silence, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find?
Here, in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with, including Hephaestus.
What about the Alpha build Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter others have been dealt with that in...
My old focus. How did you find...
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, Bravo, but Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any... That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions. It's worth noting that I wouldn't have known to save you.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me?
What would you like to know?
Well?
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to... Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan, all because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh.
Aren't we? You are... Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my burst from the technical, profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was... From there, it was only a short step to gathering extreme...
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my private. But despite that anonymity...
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity, one where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reach. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this view. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in far, so I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans as you...
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were. It wasn't until we were off planet. I was grateful to simply be, but they built a colony could be, and it was as the decade alone yet again. But this time with now finally having met you,
To do what?
help you to fulfill a better future.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about the distribution of override technology and the secret pact with
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will with it in the Tenakth army. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must, without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus.
In exchange on the base, pride has, and all without who the Sons of, yet for all of Silence's brilliance, that blind spot is what will allow.
While hundreds of Tenakth died. So you knew.
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. Your ingenuity, you've managed to distill.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met
Not aloof. Because Liz gave. She had already. But in her. But actually.
to care about.
Revolutionary. I watched her. She had spoken. I could tell she. It was as if I didn't want to be a.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the. Right as she came back to the coffee. She was fresh. It was like she had braced herself for the colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Previously acquainted. It was only halfway through exactly who I was. It was, my business was trafficking in secret anonymity. So that was Liz. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor ship. She always seemed to, I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakt. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood. I'll fill up while I can. Well, don't have to worry about running out. Save these for when I need it.
I see you, champion. Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning. Sounds like the Danath could use a hand dealing with these rebels.
I've got nothing to report.
If you walk by, you'll miss
Stay
out on a
alert,
good
soldier.
trade. Right. Your loss.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right, so what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
I thought...
I wanted to...
Yeah, don't worry, they'll be there.
I never doubt it.
Oh, I'm glad you're...
So am I. I know.
Well, you...
I'm getting...
Understood.
What you...
I thought it went up. It ended...
Do you think...
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
I need to get...
You better get... do me a favor.
I'll do my best. You look busy.
My studies are a good Varl. And that's just the beginning.
We won't let... Till...
Did she?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. She was willing.
But you still don't. Where I come from, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you.
What was Levi...
Flood controls. It was built by Eileen's. If we can acquire the data on it, then my sister won't have...
Right. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. The most... there's... but...
And deadly. How are you holding...
Varl's law. I'd... zone... but...
They need time.
And what about...
I don't know. See...
If I were this...
If my... I'd be...
I won't let you...
I know. And I haven't... I'll let you know when I...
Thank you,
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
It's all going to be okay. We can't give up now.
Hey,
Sure.
Tilda.
Did she?
She knew she was...
But you... the higher the... I'd be... I'll try.
Feels empty in here without Gaia. Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one, but Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back. Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always...
I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Yeah?
I
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
It might be easier to deal with.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm on.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
Think you can manage things?
Stopping Regala's.
Yes.
Then I'll make sure.
Okay. I know, but when
Don't worry. Wherever.
we'll be faced.
Already. He moved. We'll be. Already asked him to. He moves like a no.
How's Aaron?
But he never guessed that.
I need to get.
Whatever you.
I'll try. Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain. Good. There's sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. There's a Tolnec. Need to get on top of its head. Oh, how to land this thing. Made it. Just got override. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tolnec.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a forest. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I wanted it. Rebels. Reinforcements maybe. Heading for the grove. Keep covering this rock again any longer. There's the energy cell. All the time is back. Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from the Tolnec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more of the main Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
while it's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the 10.
The tide has turned! Push through! End of the line, Hikaru. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Spotted.
This fight is just beginning! I will do what has to be done! It's like fighting a watcher! Always the same! How have the Nora survived this long? You're already forgotten! I am the lightning and the fury! You cannot stop me! You're not... May the dust of your bones be scattered! You will leave no tails behind! You have any words now! If you want my blood, earn it! Show me the legend that is Aloy of the Nora! It is done!
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be. Pain subsided. Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
I'd hope to fight a legend! You're nothing but a tale for children!
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
The rains will wash your filth from the land! This is all you are? If you are...
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
You're no challenge! I once slew 3 phoenix. Your blade is strike and strike hard! I'll finish you! where it ends!
Yeah, it is.
This is... Is this how you give up your life?
I can keep going.
I will paint this hallowed soil with your blood. Oh. 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 You bring nothing but shame to your tribe. When you're beaten, all you see you for the larger puppet you are. I'll slit the muscles from your body and hang you from a tree.
Gotta get more ammo.
This is all you are? If you offered your blood, I'd spit it to the soil. You are as weak as all the children of the East! The Nora cry tears of salt when they should shed rivers of blood!
I'll need this.
The rains will wash your filth! Strike! And strike hard! I'd hoped to fight a legend! You're nothing but a tale for children! here I am again. On my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead. Run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die. I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes. My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Did you hear about the visions?
That was clumsy. Yeah. The next time I'm on leave, I'm heading to the grove to see for myself.
Never thought I'd be.
Weren't you at the cool route?
So, Hikaru keeps his head.
Ten have spoken to us anew.
These new visions happen. I feel like I need to do more.
Only drawn blades can end this rebellion.
Learning somewhere. Now I can hit those guys.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Oh?
I just know they meant a lot.
Wish I even...
Yeah.
Right. You,
And you say...
I think so. Doesn't...
Yet. So...
Don't worry.
Looking for...
I guess... please...
You have to...
Sure. I better...
You... I saw... Does this...
Almost. I suppose...
But now... I probably...
I suppose...
But now the... I don't probably...
You... I know that...
What?
You... I... What? Guess the more... Are you okay? The Z...
If...
Here...
Oh.
You know that...
Are...
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
Aloy, it appears that I'm glad to... I heard you get... I was half
sorry to Have you talked...
Erend, but apparent...
Charming. Ready to...
Whatever...
Ready to head...
Whatever come?
Thoughts?
I'd say she's more like...
She's... I have...
Oh,
thanks. Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure, the launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
We've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Catalo.